So for each of the 4 modules we have this summer, I will be making an instructional video, which is what you're listening to now. I'll replace spring 2026 with summer 2026. There will be an overview page where you should look as well. There will be an announcement posted, so assignments, I'll have assignments for the module located in 3 separate locations minimum. I normally attach a checklist also to the announcement. I think you also get announcements to your email too, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So there should never be a reason why you don't know what's going on. All right, so the syllabus, I just finished recording a syllabus video for this semester. I tried to make it as short as possible. All right, there's your syllabus. Please read it. Please look at it. If for no other reason, then you have this pretty low points quiz, which I will change the due date on. The introduction. Most of this course is going to be slides, video, quiz, or just slides, quiz. Your book will be thrown in there too, but it gets formulaic. So the introduction, the introductory slideshow, that's all the introduction is this slideshow. You don't need to turn to the book for that. But I certainly would give a listen to these lecture videos, part 1 and 2. Then there will just be a small quiz over the slides. Okay, chapter 1, read the book. Okay, when we did the 3rd edition, every section was linked. It freaked a bunch of people out. All right, really, you're reading 3 sections. I've got a copy of this book too. There's no chapter longer than about 14 pages. About 14 pages. That's at the high end. Then lecture slides. These students like them. They found them useful. So I just keep including them. Yeah. I don't really do anything with them. These are just kind of study guides for you. All right, for the tests. That's really what they're there for. But anyway, chapter 1, you're reading the chapter in the book, looking at the slides. This is a TED Talk. It's optional, but it's encouraged. There's a chapter 1 quiz, discussion, module 1 critical thinking questions. So the quiz, it really is just, did you read the chapter? If you did, you really should get a 34 out of 34. But as you'll see, as I've reminded you in the syllabus video, and I'll do it again here, you have until June 14th to get all this work done. That does not mean you should wait until June 14th to do it all, but you have until June 14th. All right, then discussion. This is just kind of an icebreaker activity. The instructions, it's important to always read the discussion or read the instructions for any assignment, but especially for the discussion, because I give a lot of half credit on these posts for the sole reason that, for this discussion, post your initial thoughts on the question first, 10 points, okay? Then read the other responses and reply to at least 2 other posts, 5 points per response. So I would give 10 out of 20 points for most of these, basically because a student wouldn't respond to 2 classmates. So make your response, that's 10 points. Reply to 1 classmate, that's 15. A second response nets you the 20 points. And of course, they need to be quality responses. You need to have put thought into them. You need to have shown, that you were engaged with the material. All right, then the critical thinking questions. Is citizen engagement necessary for a democracy to function? There's actually a counter argument to be made for that. are all Americans equally able to become engaged in government? So as you can see, there's not really a right or a wrong answer necessarily to any of these. I'm just looking for cohesiveness. Are you supporting your opinion? So after that, we're on to Chapter 2. Read Chapter 2. There are the lecture slides. There is a quiz, just like I showed you up here, over the chapter. Then discussion. Again, you're going to get dinged if you don't reply to at least one other post. And I would check, certainly, because I require 2 posts for some, 1 for others, and some I don't require a response at all. So watch the following TED Talk and post your reflection to the discussion. All right. So this is not an assignment, because some of you are going to try to turn it in anyway. This isn't an assignment. It will be helpful to you for the tests. Download the worksheet. It's a graphic organizer of the Constitution. And even if you don't use it for the test, I mean, print it out and fill it out anyway, because it's just good to have as an American citizen. All right, so this is just a helpful thing for you. Again, not an assignment, no points attached. This, we're not working out of the book for this. Federalism it can be quite a lengthy topic. I've used my discretion as your instructor to pick out kind of what I think is appropriate for a 100 level course. So the slides, and because there are only slides, I would definitely watch these videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3, just to make sure you reinforce your understanding. This is the foundational topic. Without federalism, the United States as it exists right now does not exist. All right, so you will see this on test 1, you will see this on test 2, you will see this on the final. And one thing you'll learn about me is that repeat test questions tend to end up on the next exam phrased exactly the same way with the answers in exactly the same order. So make of that what you will. All right, so then the assignments, 2 little quizzes. None of these are timed. So just get through that the best you can. Then civil liberties, the lecture slides, and there's only one assignment for civil liberties, which is the chapter quiz. And that's due June 14th, no later than June 14th. Other than that, please look over the ICC resources for students and the start year. View this module first, just to get acquainted further with the course. Other than that, that's it for weeks 1 and 2. Again, I know it seems daunting. It really isn't if you pace it. You shouldn't be spending more than 7 to 9 hours a week on this. If you are, let me know, and we can figure out why. But that's about it. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please email me. If not, good luck, and I'll see you in weeks 3 and 4.